Thank you for turning to page 121. Today we're going to look at a couple of sets from WizKids that were painted by my player Mike. Mike's been under the weather for the last few months, and I just felt I should do like a little tribute to him, brighten his spirits a little bit, because I know Mike still watches my channel. He hasn't been able to join us at the table for a little while, but hopefully he'll be back very soon. So today I'm just going to pull these out and show what a beautiful paint job Mike did on them. And here we go. All right. All right, the first one out of the box is the Trebuchet. I have a couple of figures here. I think this is a Reaper, and I believe these are Nolzers. These were also painted by Mike. Mike actually modified this one for my wife Jerry because she is a ranger who fights with a sword and a mace. And then this guy's got a cool flaming sword. I have them in the shot for scale. That's how big the Trebuchet is. Mike, did a phenomenal job painting this guy. This came as a primed in the box, ready to go figure from Nolzers that I bought for my FLGS. Oh, this little thing is separated. I didn't realize that. I bought it for my FLGS and asked Mike if he would paint it, and he said sure. And he did a phenomenal job. This was in a battle system game I did not terribly long ago, and it was the main objective. They had to stop the Trebuchet before it battered down the castle walls. Just a little something I did. Ended up being a lot of fun, big challenge for the players using the battle system rules, and ended up being a lot of fun. So that's the first one. Now I'm going to show the Adventurer's Campsite. That's the next box set. So this is the wagon itself and the various scatter that comes with it. I've moved the figures out of the way. They don't come with this set. And you get the wagon, which is just absolutely gorgeous. And this all came great. Mike spent, he did this in about a week. I gave it to him during one of the games, and he brought it back at the next game. Just absolutely beautiful work by him. Incredibly talented painter. We've got a nice keg on stand. A couple of weapon racks. I've used this a couple of times in scenarios. The first time it was just an innocent camp. The players had to go there to get information, and they interacted with the people in the camp, and that was it. The second time it was a known bandit camp that was ruled over by a wizard, magic user. So the magic user had, of course, the tent, and he had spell books. That's what these are, traveling spell books. He had a scroll tube, and I used all this scatter as the treasure they got after the encounter. The weapon racks had a couple of magic weapons in them. This is a bedroll and knapsack. This is a cook fire. Mike paints just very, very well. He's an incredible talent with this stuff. And as I said, Mike's been under the weather for the last couple of months, and I just wanted to kind of bring this out by way of saying, hey, thanks, Mike. I appreciate all your work for our tabletop. Definitely enhanced by your efforts, and hopefully come back to us soon. Mike will be out for a little while, but as we've told him, there's always a seat at our table for him, and he knows that. There are two things I'm going to nitpick about with this set. One is the horses have to be mounted to bases. There's little pins, but they didn't give us the bases. I have plenty of bases. That's not the point. But for this set was $30 unpainted, I would expect the horses' bases to be there. But I'll take care of that. I just left them unmounted for right now. And then the other thing I've got to pick some nits with is the fact that there's no driver. I don't have a seated figure to drive my wagon. I don't like that the yoke is down. This doesn't move. It's permanently down. I have a few other wagons where the yoke moves up and down. It's good. It's just tough when I'm depicting it on a road. It looks like it's parked. So the horse would stand in here, horses, and why they're saddled and pulling the wagon, I guess that's another nit I have to pick. There's no actually designated horse pulling the wagon. They're both saddled, but no figures to go with it. So, a couple of things to pick at, but this is an older set. WizKids released this set in, I'm looking at the box now. This came out in 2022. And as I said, I got it unpainted, but it was secure in the knowledge that Mike was around and Mike would paint it. So Mike, I know you still watch the channel. I still talk to Mike all the time. Just hoping he's feeling better. But he painted all these figures that are in front of you, and I think he did a phenomenal job. So one more thing I'm going to do, and that's going to be to take the Trebuchet and put it into the shot just to show the scale. I was really impressed by the Trebuchet, how big that guy was. I love the Adventurers Campsite too. I think WizKids did a nice job with both of these. But that's all I've got today on page 121. This is just a way of saying get well soon, Mike. And we're waiting for you. Your chair is at the table anytime you can get back to it. And that's all I've got today on page 121. I hope you enjoyed me showing off a little bit of the fine work our player Mike does. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of it. If you'd like to see some more of Mike's work, I have literally hundreds of figures he's painted. I'll leave comments, like, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Tell your friends. Also, please take a look at the Patreon, see if you can help me out there. But that's it for today on page 121. I'll see you next time.